Historically, black magic has been associated with the use of supernatural abilities or occult practices for malevolent and self-serving purposes, often linked with the devil or malevolent spirits. It is sometimes known as the left-hand path in Western esotericism, representing one of two contrasting approaches to ritual magic. This terminology is commonly used within occult and ceremonial magic circles. The left-hand path is often depicted as involving practices of malicious black magic or dark shamanism, while the right-hand path is associated with benevolent white magic and altruistic intentions. Critics of the traditional definition argue that the left-right dichotomy in occult practices doesn't necessarily imply good or bad magical actions, but rather different approaches to magic. In recent interpretations rooted in Indian Tantra, the right-hand path, RHP, or Dakshinachara, is associated with magical groups adhering to specific ethical codes and societal norms, while the left-hand path, LHP, or Vamamarga, embraces breaking taboos and rejecting conventional morality. Some modern occultists, like Peter J. Carroll, emphasize that practitioners can follow either path, as they ultimately share similar objectives. In the Renaissance era, numerous magical practices and rituals were viewed as sinister or sacrilegious, falling under the umbrella of what was broadly termed as black magic. Witchcraft and unconventional esoteric studies were banned and subjected to scrutiny by the Inquisition. Consequently, natural magic emerged as a means for intellectuals and scholars, such as Marsilio Ficino, Abbot Johannes Trithemius, and Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, to pursue esoteric and ritualistic knowledge, often discreetly, to avoid severe persecution. During the 16th and 17th centuries, natural magic gained popularity among the educated and affluent circles, yet ritual magic and folk magic continued to face persecution. Montague Summers, a 20th century author, challenges the classifications of white and black magic as being inconsistent. However, he emphasizes that during that period all forms of magic, regardless of intent, were often viewed as black. This included magic involving angels, as it was perceived as an attempt to undermine the divine will in favor of the magician's desires. Primarily, the term black magic was often applied to individuals accused of summoning demons or malevolent spirits, casting curses on others, causing crop failure through magical means, and practicing astral projection, especially for purposes of devil worship, as extensively discussed in the Malleus Maleficarum. Summers also underscores the linguistic evolution of the term nigromancer, widely used between 1200 and around 1500, referring broadly to someone proficient in dark or forbidden arts. Practitioners of the left-handed path embrace both darkness and light to activate the alchemical principle of solve et coagula, dissolve and precipitate, facing negativity to transform it into desirable attributes. Their journey involves descending towards unity with the divine to attain godlike status, possessing divine powers after merging with the ultimate divine source energy. Once achieving this, they take a step further by separating from that divinity, creating a new universe where they are the sole divine entity, apart from the previous creation. The sought-after divine self of left-hand path adherents is symbolized by the Klifa Thaumiel in the Tree of Knowledge. While summoning demons or spirits is a recognized aspect of black magic, it differs from the worship or deification of these spiritual entities. However, medieval beliefs about witchcraft often intertwined these practices. In popular culture and fiction, voodoo has often been linked with modern black magic, despite having its own unique history and customs that differ from European witchcraft traditions. While hexing or cursing may be considered black magic practices, voodoo has its own distinct traditions that evolved separately from the practices of figures like Gerald Gardner and Aleister Crowley. Within the voodoo tradition, there is a distinction between black and white magic, with practitioners known as bokors employing rituals and magic from both categories. However, their focus on practices associated with curses, poisons, and zombies often leads to the general association of voodoo with black magic. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.